That's right. We got to bench him too. You know who I'm talking about. Tim Hardaway Jr. The Knicks tonight at home at the Garden versus Charlotte. Kemba Walker is coming to town. He's coming home for the night. Let's go. Knicks family, what's cooking, y'all? Well, here we go. Let's see if we can have a better night than last night. Last night was pretty ridiculous, but we'll see if we can follow up the Giants win with a good showing tonight. That's all I'm asking for. Let's have a good showing, right? Just want to have a good showing. Let's not go out there and get embarrassed. Look like an AAU team, like a bunch of people have already said. I think I might have said it once or twice myself. Let's not do that tonight. That's all I'm asking, man. That's all that I'm asking. Because, I'm tired of, I don't care about losing. I'm just tired of getting embarrassed. Tired of getting embarrassed. Yeah, 0.5. Good Giants and Jets win. I did not expect the Giants to come out and drop a 40 burger on the Redskins. They did it without Odell. I mean, the Giants look like, listen, if the Giants played like this in the beginning of the season, I know this is a Knicks channel, but if the Giants played like this in the beginning of the season, it'd be a different story in the NFC East, but it is what it is. That's how it goes. Took a little bit of time to, get that offense looking right. Didn't have that much time though. But anyway, Knicks, Charlotte tonight, 7:30 at Madison Square Garden. And, I was embarrassed for the Knicks last night. Devontae Wilson said, "Don't talk Giants." Who are you a fan of, Devontae? I'm a big fan of the Giants. As you can see with my OCU Minnesota jersey, I'm a huge Giants fan. So it is. Giants only beat backup QBs. Well, I'll take it. I don't care. I'll take it for now. We 5-8. I'll take it. Anyway. Let's take a look at team comparison. Compare the two teams at this point of the season. And we're going to get into some other stuff, especially, when we talk about these keys to success or keys to development. I changed it to keys to development, but I never changed it on the marquee. So I'm going to change it on the marquee the next time. All right, because, I'm going to change it. But anyway, the Knicks versus Charlotte. The Knicks, 8-19. Charlotte Hornets, 12-13. And, I don't know. I haven't looked at the standings to see exactly where they are in the standings, but I assume right on the cusp, if not in the playoffs. I'm going to take a look right now, see where the Charlotte Hornets are. And I do have a question for you guys, right? Yeah, the Charlotte Hornets are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th in the East. Orlando is 8th at 12-14. I do have a question before I go over the team comparison. You guys can kind of talk about it in the chat. Would you guys rather be a team that gets into the playoffs at, 500 or below 500, or a team that misses the playoffs but you won 50 games? What would you rather be? It's just something. It's off topic, off cue. It's just something that I've been thinking about a couple of days. Because if you're in the playoffs, at least you got a chance to win the chip. But you're still not a very good team if you're below 500. But if you don't make the playoffs, even if you win 50 games, you don't have a chance to win the championship. You have a chance to do anything. Got to look at it next year. I don't know. See what you guys think. Anyway, team comparison. Knicks 8-19, Charlotte Hornets 12-13. Points per game. The Knicks average 108.4 points per game. Charlotte Hornets 114. Gonna have to try to slow these guys down. All right, don't let them run up the score on us. Field goal percentage. The Knicks 43.7%. Charlotte Hornets 45.6% from the field. The Knicks in the dungeons of the league in assists 19.3. The Charlotte Hornets 24.9. Every team we play averages more assists than us. Turnovers. The Knicks average 14.8. The Charlotte Hornets only 12.4. One of the top teams in the league in taking care of the basketball. And, they have a decent assist to turnover ratio. Ours is horrible. I mean, we're getting to the point where, we're going to be, one turnover for every assist pretty soon. It's horrible. Defensive rating, the Knicks 112.2, and we're falling by the game. We're getting worse by the game. Right now, we're about 28th in the league in defensive rating. Charlotte Hornets 108.7, right in the middle of the pack. Rebounds per game, 45.7. Knicks. Charlotte Hornets, 43.9. The Knicks, 7.1 steals. The Hornets, 7.6 steals and blocks. The Knicks are at 5.1. The Charlotte Hornets, 5.4. I never know what to expect from this team, game to game, to be honest with you. I don't know what to expect from Fizz. I don't know what to... And I think that's part of the... I think that's part of, just part of the thing with this team, man. They don't know what to expect from themselves. We don't know what to expect from them. They don't know what to expect from themselves. And I think they don't know what to expect from Fizz either, game by game. I feel that. And I feel like that plays into, they're going to be inconsistent anyway because they're youth. But I think that plays a part. And I'm not blaming Fizz. I guess I understand that Fizz has his process that he's going through. I get it. I get that. I understand it. And, I'm going to let him go through his process. I'm going to give my critiques, but I'm going to see him through this process. I'm going to be with him through the process, no matter how many critiques that I give. But I think the inconsistency at this point, the inconsistencies in lineups and things play a big part in the inconsistency that we see on the floor. And I'm not talking about wins or losses right now. I'm just saying inconsistencies in, how we play, the different ways that we play night in and night out. It's going to be that way when you have different lineups on the floor all the time. It just is what it is. But, sooner or later, I want to see some kind of consistency. I hope. Some kind of consistency from the team. The only thing we're consistently in is being bad. We're consistently inconsistent. And, sometimes we're good, but a lot of times we're bad. Right? So we'll see. We'll see what's up and how it goes tonight. See what team shows up tonight. See if we can get some efficient play tonight. I don't know. Hope so. I love it when we play efficient basketball. It looks good. It does look good. I guess any team looks good when they're hitting shots. It's just we rarely hit them. Anyway. Let's take a look at the starting lineups, projected starting lineups for tonight. And, I've been kind of watching football all day, so really I didn't see if there's been any changes. You guys, I'm sure, will let me know. Emmanuel Mudiay for the Knicks. Emmanuel Mudiay, Tim Hardaway Jr., Mario Hezonja, Noah Vonleh, and Enes Kanter. For the Charlotte Hornets, Kemba Walker, Jeremy Lamb, Nicholas Batum, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, and Cody Zeller. Starting lineups for this evening. Let me know if there's been any changes, anything different. Let me know. But those are the starting lineups again. One more time. For the Knicks, Emmanuel Mudiay, Tim Hardaway Jr., Mario Hezonja, Noah Vonleh, Enes Kanter. For the Charlotte Hornets, Kemba Walker, Jeremy Lamb, Nicholas Batum, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, and Cody Zeller. Those are the starting lineups for tonight. And projected starting lineups. And yes, I see somebody put in the chat, Mitch Robinson and Billy Hernan Gomez. I'm interested to see Billy. I want to see how he's developed. I want to see how he's come along. He was a guy that he was a field guy that Perry gave up on. Interested, to see how he's developing and if he's, is he playing defense now? Listen, the kid had some talent down low. He did. Last season, with Cantor, with the way Cantor's able to score down low, grab rebounds down low. Billy didn't really get that chance. And then you had, Joakim Noah. Billy didn't really get that chance. I don't know. Let me ask you a question. Would Billy right now, obviously because of his age, he would fit in with this group. Defensively, would he be better than Cantor? I think he's a little bit smarter than Cantor. Right? He was on a very good contract. Do you guys think it was a mistake? Letting go, giving up on Billy Hernan Gomez. Do you think it was a mistake? Or do you think we made the right move? It doesn't. Even if we kept him, it doesn't mean that we wouldn't have been able to draft Mitchell Robinson. We still would have been able to draft Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson would have still been here. I don't know. I guess it's it's still to be seen. Still to be seen. Yeah, Cantor is way better than Billy. Is he better than him defensively? Billy wasn't that great defensively either. But I think he probably could have defended. He wasn't going to block shots. He was obviously he didn't have Cantor's contract, but Cantor was going to be here anyway. So I guess it is. Cantor was going to be here anyway because they traded for him with in the Melo trade. So yeah, he's younger. It's me. His D was more than a little suspect. It was definitely suspect. Definitely suspect. He could learn it. He still had time to learn it because he's young. But I guess it didn't hurt us because we got, obviously Cantor, we got Noah Vonleh down there, we got Mitchell Robinson. So yeah, I guess we'll just look and see his development. Key matchup for tonight. In my opinion, obviously, Kemba Walker is going to be part of that key matchup. Emmanuel Mudiay and Kemba Walker. Listen, Emmanuel Mudiay is seeing competition night after night. Seeing top competition night after night, and he's got to respond. So far, he's done okay. He's done okay. Seeing tough competition every night. That's the thing about these point guard spots, folks. There's tough competition every night. You got to be able to defend. You got to be able to defend night in and night out because the point guards that you're going to face are going to be quick. They're going to be tough. Emmanuel Mudiay in the season shooting 45.5% from the field. 12 points per game, 2.8 rebounds per game, 2.9 assists per game. 37.1% from the three. Kemba Walker, 43.8 from the field. Slow percentage. I'm not happy with that. That's one of the reasons why I know some, people will probably say I'm crazy. I'm not crazy about if the Knicks were to sign Kemba Walker. I wouldn't be crazy about it. Because he's one of those, inefficient type guards that I do not enjoy. I don't like him. You know it. I talk about it all the time. Anyway, Kemba Walker, he's still a beast though. He's still a mini beast. He's still a beast. Got to give him that. And he's having one of the best seasons of his career. As far as points per game, rebounds, and assists, right? 26 points per game, 4.3 rebounds per game, 6.2 assists per game, shooting 35.4% from the three. So Emmanuel Mudiay's got somebody. He's got some work to do tonight because everybody knows Kemba Walker can light it up. If he gets hot, he can light it up. He can get going. So we need Emmanuel Mudiay to step in and play his game. And look, you're going to need help on that guy. Right? We're going to need help on that guy. We're not going to be able to just sit there and watch him go to the basket. We're going to need, obviously, Mitchell Robinson, we need you to stay out of foul trouble so we can help protect the rim in these forays to the basket. But not just stay out of foul trouble for Mitchell Robinson. Because part of the reason he gets into foul trouble is because our guards are letting people get to the rim. They are letting people get to the rim. Our guards, our guards got to D up. We got to step up and play some defense. Stop letting these guys just run to the rim like they're on a track team or something. We just let guys run down the lane. We got to stop them on the perimeter. And if someone does get past, because let's face it, this is the NBA. It's the NBA. You got some quick, fast, strong guards in the NBA. They're going to be able to get into the lane. It's going to be very hard for one person to consistently lock down another person in the NBA and think that they're not going to get to the basket. It's just not going to happen. Which is why you've got to have good team defense, right? Good team defense. We've got to have good team defense. We've got to, you gotta help. If a person is penetrating to the basket, you gotta help. Then you gotta help the helper, right? And it may sound very elementary to you. It may sound very basic. It may sound like things that you've heard your high school coach say. But these are principles that don't change. They don't change. I don't care if you're high school, college, or in the NBA. It doesn't change, right? These are just basic basketball principles that need to be done. Talking on defense. Point 5 just said it. Talk on screens. Exactly. Talk to each other. Yell out when you're going to switch. Don't switch automatically all the time. Yell out when you're going to switch if you need to switch. Right? If you get beat, listen, I was always taught, and sometimes it hurts your pride. You just gotta lick your wounds. If you get beat off the dribble, you scream out, help, I need help. So someone can come help you. You gotta communicate. It's about communication. It's about communication. And you can see it a lot that we don't communicate out there on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Jay Byrne, I agree with you. You say the point guards need to go at Kemba or we're gonna lose. Well, we're probably going to lose anyway, but yes, we need to go at Kemba. We need to make him work. The same thing we said about Kyrie Irving. You got to make him work. Make him put some work in on the defensive side of the floor. Maybe it tires him out a little bit. Maybe the legs are a little bit heavier. Right? Got to make him work. Go at Kemba. Yeah. Moutier, go at him. Let Trier. I wanted Trier to go at Kyrie Irving a little bit. Right? Trier is one of your best guys to go at Kyrie Irving. I wanted to have them two matched up for a little bit so Trier could go at him. It didn't happen. I'd like to see Trier matched up on Kemba a little bit so that Trier can go at Kemba. Right? You just devise that scheme. You design it so that Trier can have a couple of plays where he can go at Kemba, make Kemba work. We'll see if that happens. We'll see if that happens. Let's get to a call real quick. We'll get to a call real quick. All right. Caller, you on live with Nothing But Knicks. What's popping?
Hey, Sam. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How are you, man?
Good. Man, listen. I've been suffering, man. I like my team. I like the team. But one thing we have to be honest about. Right now, we are the only team with all 5 of our starters. They're not real starting caliber players in today's NBA.
Right.
We are trying. We are young. We have great potential. Mitchell Robinson, Kevin Knox, Ntilikina Trier. Those are the future. All right. I'm not including those because on a good team right now, those kids should be coming off the bench, for the level of play.
Mm-hmm.
But when you consider, guys like Tim Hardaway Jr., Enes Kanter, those are bench players in good teams. But hey, we have him start. But I think, like, going forward, I don't see Kenter, like, coming back. I mean, for what we're building. I see, the Knicks, like, keep Vonleh and developing Mitchell Robinson as a starter. He can be a starter if he can, like, like you just mentioned. I was like, I just, like, tuned into the show. You mentioned that the guards has to do a better job. I agree with that. If we have better guard play, that's gonna protect them from getting into foul trouble, like, too early in the game.
Right.
So I see him, like, for his level of energy, like, the way he moves, like, protect the rim. He could be, like, that second guy that, KP need to take some load off his shoulder, because if we have Mitchell Robinson doing all the dirty work down low, KP can stretch the floor. And if Vonleh continue to progress, develop the way he's doing it, I think we're going to be in good shape in the next 2-3 years.
Right.
But this year, like, it is what it is. Like, we're going to have some ups and downs. Like Phil said at the beginning of the season, there's going to be some pain. There's going to be some night where the team's going to be unrecognizable. Mm-hmm. And there's going to be some nights, like, as Knicks fan, we're going to be like, oh, okay, there's potential. But that's what happened with, like, young team, and we know that.
Right.
Right. So I don't know. I'm not part of, like, the tank, like, the tank group. I hate tanking. I don't see my team, like, tanking. Regardless, like, what happened, I still want to see competition, fight. I still want to see, like, those young guys go out there, like, and they're gonna take some punches, but they have to be ready, like, to give some punches too. Yeah. Like, fight. Yeah. It doesn't matter if you lose by 1 or by 20, but at least compete. That's what I want to see.
Exactly.
And whatever we get, like, in the draft, hey, whatever it is, like, if Phil can develop, like, players, it doesn't matter where we draft, basically.
Yeah. I hear you, man.
And I'm not for, like, the whole tanking thing, like, because remember, you can get the number 1 draft pick and then you get another Michael Carter Williams or another, Sembui, or, like, somebody else, like, what you call that kid that, Cleveland, like, get at number 1. So it's not guaranteed that a number 1 pick gonna pan out the way you guys, the way some Knicks fan expected.
Right. Yeah. But it's not. Hey, I appreciate the call. The game is getting close, so I'm gonna wrap this up.
All right. I'm gonna let you go, man.
Yeah.
But it was fun, man. I like the show. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Thank you, and enjoy the game.
All right, buddy.
All right, later. All right, let's move on. Let's move through our keys to success. Really keys to development, but, keys to success. The first one that I have is, please, I am begging you. Please help on Kemba, please. Help on Kemba Walker. Like I said earlier, let's help. We need help on Kemba Walker. We can't let him just run down the lane like teams did last night. Like guys did last night in Brooklyn. Or when Brooklyn came to town. Oh, came across the bridge. Right? We can't just let him run down the paint, man. So we need some help on Kemba. It's going to be a tough task. Whoever has him, it's going to be a tough task. We need to play like we want to be there. Last night, it was just a lackluster performance from your starters. Lackluster, very lackluster. Made you be embarrassed to be a fan. When you have that kind of lackluster performance. Protect the paint. We got to protect the paint. Like I just said. I said help on Kemba. We can't have him run into the basket. We've got to protect the paint. Defend the paint. Last 2 games, we gave up 58 points in the paint. 60 points in the paint. We got to protect the paint. Bench Hardaway if he's playing poor. That's that. I don't know if there's much more to say to it. Actually, there is. We got to bench this guy if he's playing poor, man. I am tired, sick and tired of seeing Hardaway play poorly and stay on the floor. Take a look at this. Hardaway. In October, Hardaway was shooting 43.1%. Still not a good percentage from the floor. I don't care what anyone says. People try to convince me it was. It's not. And I'll never say that it is. But in October, he was shooting 43.1%, averaging 26 points per game. November, he goes down to 37.4%, averaging 20.1 points per game. So far, December, shooting 35.3% from the field, 17.5 points per game. His production is going down. It's going down. Right? He's shooting 35% in December. Overall, Hardaway's shooting like 38% or something from the field. His production is dropping. And he doesn't have the mental toughness to pull himself out of it. It's not what Hardaway does. He's not a mentally tough kind of dude. We maybe it's something that he's working on. Maybe it is. I don't know. But he's not there yet. That's clear. That's clear. And so my question is, why not bench him too? You know, we've talked about it. Hardaway deserves to be benched too. You know what I'm saying? Drop his minutes, and if he's not performing, bench him like you've done everybody else. Hardaway's done nothing in this league to deserve any kind of special treatment. He's done nothing in this league to deserve to have to, to deserve to stay on the court regardless of his play, regardless of his field goal percentage, regardless of his defense. He's not that kind of a player. He's done nothing to deserve that. Devontae Wilson, you say Hardaway's about to go off this game. We'll see. I hope he does. I hope he does. Rick Ward 82, you say politics. Well, maybe $18 million a game. I guess so. That's I'm sure that's part of it. That's a big part of it. But hey, Fizz said contracts don't matter. That's what Fizz said to us. That's what he told us. Contracts don't matter. Don't matter how much you make. It don't matter this or that or whatever he said. See, none of that stuff matters, but it's not proven to be the case right now. It's not proven to be the case. You see Hardaway's production. Everybody else has a short, there's a short leash. Everybody else, this is a short leash. Except for Hardaway. I don't know why, but you need to pull him out. You need to sit him down. He's not playing well, sit him down. Multiple games in a row, shooting below 40% from the field. I mean, the last time he shot 50% from the field, I'd have to go back and look, but it's, 6, 7, 8, 9 games ago. Sit this man down. That's my thing. Sit him too. Bench him too. You can bench Dotson when he was playing well. That's the crazy thing. Dotson was playing well and he got benched. You could bench Frank. You could bench Trey. Right? You can bench these guys. You can bench Moutier when you can bench Knox or, give these guys less minutes. Hardaway can get benched too. Sit that man down. Sit that man down. All right. So, yeah, bench Hardaway if he's playing poor and then execute. Our execution is piss poor all the time. We've got to execute, man. Execute. Want to see some execution. I don't care if we win. I just want to see the execution. Execute. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is now 7:32. I'm sure the game's going to be starting soon. I'm going to head out of here. Predictions for the game. I don't think we get it. It's a back-to-back. Last night we played like we were on the second game of a back-to-back. That's true. It's me. Maybe there's nothing to execute. I got you. You might be right about that. Probably right about that. Anyway, I'm out. I will catch you guys at halftime. Then, of course, I'll catch you at the post game. All right. Take notes. Bring them up. You guys want to call in? Hit me on the appearing. Catch you at halftime. Ladies and gentlemen, peace.